My favorite part of the trip would be going to Annecy. It's like a beautiful town. There's this like gorgeous lake there that was basically like turquoise throughout it, and it was really like clean. And we all like swam that day, and it was just a really good day.
After school, we all went to the park called Parc Tête d'Or, and we all just kind of like hung out, and like within the park there's like a zoo. So it was like a free zoo within a park, and we all just had like a nice time.
We woke up at 8 a.m. one Saturday morning by ourselves, and we went to a French bakery and we got bread, and we just felt like we were actual French teenagers.
I went with my family and another family to an ancient medieval town that was really, really cool and full of history. But we also visited, monasteries and other like landmarks that were really cool. There's tons of history over there.
I think an exchange is a unique experience, a unique opportunity to be immersed in the culture and in the language. In the classroom, you cannot get that experience. You practice, you drill, but it's fake, it's not authentic. So when you do an exchange, you become part of that family. And you have to speak to them, and if you play the game and you only speak French to them, then, there's no equivalent. You cannot replicate that type of situation.
Living in French home was a lot of fun.
They talked mostly French to me.
Their apartment was in the center of the city, so we just got access to go to a bunch of different spots around.
My French family was really nice. They didn't treat me any differently, so it was really easy to see what their life was like normally without me being there.
They were really nice. They were always looking out for me and if I needed anything.
They spoke a good mix of English and French with me. My exchange partner's mom became a second mom to me.
When you live in a family, you learn the way that people really talk. You'll increase your vocabulary, you'll increase your knowledge of situational language.
When I have students in a class, I can tell who has been on an exchange, right? Their language skills have improved, right? They're more fluent, so I can see a difference.
Life was different in Lyon compared to Atlanta because the environment was a lot more easygoing, meaning that it was safe. So it was very easy to go around doing whatever you wanted.
After school, they didn't have any practices to go to or anything like that, so we just sort of got to hang around, hang out with all the French kids and everyone else in the exchange.
Everything's so much closer. We can walk everywhere, just take the train.
Everyone in Lyon uses public transportation a lot more than we do in Atlanta. Traffic isn't as bad.
For the exchanges, there are a lot of good memories. Again, as a tourist going through a city, you usually walk through the main streets. You don't get into the back alleys too much or go too far off the beaten track.
When you are part of an exchange and you are in that family, you are introduced to things that you would normally not know or experience.
One of the coolest things that I ate was called a galette, and it's basically a dessert pizza. Instead of tomato sauce and cheese, it has chocolate syrup and powdered sugar. It was delicious, and I had a lot, maybe more than I should have. But that's why we're over there.
I think I had pig hooves at one point. I think I had pig tongue, pig ears. I had some intestine. I think maybe it was chicken or goat. It was great.
So me and Mary Lou, we talk every day, and she has cousins who live here, so she'll be coming back to visit, and I'm hoping to meet up with her, and then I'm hoping to go back and visit her at some point.
I still stay in touch. I Snapchat Oscar all the time.
Reason I would say to go on the exchange would probably be just to kind of experience something that maybe you're not entirely used to, but you're still in the same general part of the world. They have similar cultural overlaps, so there's an element of comfort there, but there's definitely a piece of you that's it feels kind of unfamiliar, and you're definitely learning how to operate in an environment that you're not used to.
I would say most people don't come to that realization that everybody in the world is the same. There are so many things tying us all together, but we tend to focus on the little differences. And it is a strong feeling that if everybody could get to know a few people from another country and find out what they're like, and not find out about their governments necessarily, but find out about the people, that there'd probably never be another war and never be another disagreement in the world. I want everybody to meet these people, and I want everybody to have those experiences and to see those cool parts of the world and to talk to those people.